What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tigmatic. Welcome to another episode of the podcast with Tigmatic. And it's your boy. Episode 11, y'all. Once again, thanks for tuning in. If you're new to the show, this is the show where we talk about some deep things, you know what I'm saying? We talk about struggles artists go through while still having to entertain the world. And that is the premise of this show. We are here tonight. I have a special guest. I have Greedy Boys on 74 Mont Mont. How you doing, bro?
How you doing?
I'm good, my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have you here. You know what I mean?
Be here, my boy.
Yeah. So, man, tell me a little bit about, what you got going on. Tell the people, first of all. Tell the people about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Tell them where you're from. And get the people acquainted. Before I get into the questions and we get into things, we always highlight the good things about the artist first. You know what I'm saying? So before we get into that and highlighting you and all that, highlighting the deep things, tell the people about you, man.
My name is Mont Mont. You feel me? Michael Griffin. You 74 Mont. You feel me? I'm with Greedy Boy, the label, Pride of Fail. You feel me? But I'm from Lumberton. Southside 41 all day.
41.
You feel me? And
yeah.
I'm also the owner of Big Mike Soul Food LLC.
Yeah, and where's that located?
Well, right now I'm working on a food truck to move everything. I usually was selling everything from the crib, delivering plates, cook good meals and stuff.
Yeah.
And delivering what I had left, I feed to the homeless. So.
Yeah.
Man, and then I got this big Easter egg hunt that's going on March the 31st. I want all kids to come out, have a good time, artists to perform. Let's lock in. Yeah. Let's do this for the kids.
Yeah,
reach out and touch these kids because it's their generation now. So it's up to us grown folks to show them the right way, just like the way we were shown. You feel me? So don't have y'all get out that little scary seat, and us black men, let's get it together and do what we got to do for our community, man. Let's make it right around here, man.
Yeah, that's what it's about. So you're an artist, you know what I mean? You're an artist, a label owner, a businessman.
I also do have Sevenfold All Stars. That is my label. That's certified out. You feel me? So I am gonna be looking for my own personal artists at that.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, that's definitely dope.
Show these kids, but people want to change, man. They act like they're scared to change.
Yeah, I could dig it, bro. So tell me a little bit about you, Mont the artist, 74 Mont the artist. Tell the people a bit about you as an artist. You know what I mean? Get them acquainted to who you are.
Mont the artist. Well, yeah, you feel me? I've been doing music for a little bit, but what made me go at it, pick it back up and go ahead and I'm thinking about my brother. Rest in peace, G Black.
Rest in peace.
So we used to sit out, we used to sit in Lumbee homes and we used to sit out on the front porch. We used to freestyle at each other, but he always eat us up every time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I just basically learned from him how to freestyle and everything.
Yeah.
And I just kept working with it. And eventually Busta Brown gave me the opportunity to be on his platform.
Yeah.
I dropped that Sevenfold song. That was my first song I dropped.
And
as it went on, I started getting better. You feel me? I was Foolish with Chirac. Yeah. Chirac is doing numbers right now.
Shout out to Foolish. That's my guy,
Yeah, boy. You feel me? I'm just trying to make music to let you know what I've been through in life.
Right.
That can basically reach out to touch another child. You feel me? It's just certain stuff you be through. You know what I mean? Somebody, it's gonna help somebody.
Absolutely. So you said you've been rapping for a little minute, right? What's a little minute?
I say about 10, 15.
10 years? 10, 15? Yeah, that's a good number, man. That's definitely a good number. And you're originally from Lumberton.
Yeah.
What was growing up in Lumberton like?
Well, I mean, we grew up with a village. I'm feeling put it like that. We grew up with a village. You know what I mean? Even though we had brothers, we was out here hanging around doing what we do. And yeah, I mean, we loved each other. Some of us didn't have father figures, so we was fathers to uncles and stuff to other brothers that didn't have that figure. You feel me? That one that, I mean, eventually as we grew up, everybody done grew up, and I mean, Lumberton's gonna be Lumberton. You feel me? So at the end, this is my city. This is where I'm from. I also grew up in Roland. Well, I'm back and forth with my mama from Roland to Lumberton. So, but my hometown is Lumberton.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I love my Roland family too. So I'm just representing both things.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
Y'all here, home of Roland, home of Lumberton. You know what I mean? So he definitely 41, baby. So for all those watching, we got another 41 representing, you know what I'm saying? And for those watching in YouTube land, 41 is a place in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? It has a bad rap from how it used to be in the past, but things are shifting and things are getting better down here. You know what I'm saying? It's a small town, but it popped. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of real talented people here.
A whole lot. We got a lot of talent.
There's a lot of talent here. And there's a lot of A1 people out here, and a lot of solid people come out of here. So be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for this little city because, you know, they say it take a big rich town, but it starts somewhere little too. You know what I mean? And little towns make stars. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let's jump into it a little bit. Not into the deep a little bit. Let's talk about the music. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the music and tell me some projects that you've done and who you work with out here.
Well, I got well, of course, I got with Buster Brown as a forgiveness platform. We got Southwest. We got some Gelato. You feel me? Gelato's a very sit back smoke song. If you want to just sit back and chill and listen to something. And also got Latin Looney. He's a Latin. He's very nice. You feel me? So,
Latin artist.
Yeah, Latin artist. You feel me? So,
oh man, that's what's up. Music is universal in the first place. You know what I mean? So you got to have all different kinds of artists.
Yeah.
I welcome any form of artist, Afro, beat, Latin, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? And I encourage people to keep chiming in and hitting my inbox, y'all, because y'all been doing that anyway. I'm just sifting through the music, you know what I'm saying? And don't take it personal if I don't get to y'all right away, you know what I'm saying?
Lock in.
Yeah, you just gotta lock in with your boy, you know what I'm saying? And if it's hot, I'll get back to you. If it's not, you know why. You know what I'm saying? You know why I ain't get back. But yeah, man. So you've been doing music for 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? How did the Greedy Boy situation start?
Oh, okay. I'm just keep it real.
Yeah, keep it all the way real. You know what I'm saying? It's the pot. That's what we do.
One day, me and my homeboy Money Mark, we went to Atlanta. There was a show in Atlanta, so we was forced to win 5. So we went. We said we were gonna go down there and perform. Yeah. But we didn't know which song we was gonna go ahead and perform. Yeah. But so I let Money Mark go ahead and do what he do, which we could have went ahead and performed Shaw Right down there, but we just went ahead and let him do what he did. But at the end of the day, Greedy, he hit me up and he was like, I'm coming to Atlanta to see you. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, well, you ain't about to come all the way to Atlanta and see me just to perform. Yeah. So I come walking out the door. I said, I told my boy Mar, I said, let me go ahead and get some air right quick because it's a building, so stuff, you know, you can see some little buildings, everything small. But then, yeah, I mean, he came, I walked out the door and then I heard somebody say, Mont Mont, 7-4. So I looked, I said, who I wear in Atlanta that know me? So I looked over and he was right, he threw his arms up. Man, we've been locked in since that day, bro. And he gave me the opportunity to come on his squad, and yeah, I mean, he always showed me love, hospitality. I mean, brought me to his home, introduced me to his family. You feel me? You just don't find too many people with genuine hearts that do stuff like that. You feel me? Accept me. He accepted me as his own. You feel me? Yeah. And then I done been with like the certain groups. You feel me? That you've heard me certain stuff that did. You know what I mean? Blase. But at the end of the day, we men. Yeah. You feel me? So. I agree to my boy. I'm gonna put like that's my boy. Yes, my boy. I love everybody. You feel me? I'm trying to work with all artists. You feel me? Yeah. And any kids that's want to change, that's want help, talk to me. Reach out. I'll talk back to you. You feel me?
Yeah. So tell me how you got into the motivational speaking and things like that. because I got with you doing some motivational speaking through Shalik.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shalik Roswell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, boy.
And you're out there running with Kodak, and now like Kodak home now. I know y'all about to go in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him as well, because that was the plug.
Yeah.
This is how we met through Shalik. You know what I'm saying? So tell me a little bit more about it.
Basically, I mean, Shalik gave me the opportunity to be on this platform to come in and talk to the kids. At first, I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, what to say, what not to say, what is they gonna ask me, and all this. But at the end of the day, I can relate to certain stuff because by me growing up, you feel me, and then growing up in the ghetto, you feel me, bro. You learn a lot. If you sit out here and think, just cause a lot of people that's in the streets, they ain't as smart as people that's in these books. Yes, they is.
Yeah,
it's just like, it's just certain ways they smart. You might be in the book smart, but streetwise, they smart.
Yeah.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, it's just, bro. I mean, I mean, anything. I'm all ready to help any child. You feel me? Then I grew up in. I mean, I ain't saying my parents are bad because I love both my parents. Rest in peace to my father.
Rest in peace to my dad as well.
So, my mother, she raised four kids. You feel me? And then she did what she had to do. And then at the end of the day, I was hard headed. Ended up in foster care, and you feel me? But foster care teach you how to appreciate stuff in life. You feel me? So you stuff that you be given, it can be took. And as kids growing these days, you got a lot of kids that ain't even punched in on the clock because their parents have spoiled them.
Yeah.
But it's really gonna hurt them down the end of the road because when it comes time for God to show you a different path, then I mean you ain't built for that yet. I mean you only built because you were blessed to not be struggle. You feel me?
That's right.
But you got people that's out here that's hard, that's struggling, that needs help. You feel me? So I mean, that's why I do so much. Like for my Christmas event, I gave back to the kids. I mean, I got certain stuff I do out of my organization for my food business. We did a Christmas drive and we gave back this year, the last year. The Christmas just passed. So
oh man, that's big, man. It's always good to get back to the community for one, and for two, to piggyback on what you said, you know what I'm saying? Like God definitely puts people on a path.
Yeah.
And when you go on a path and you hear God talking to you, you can't run away from the path no matter how much you try. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something right quick.
Go ahead. Yeah.
2004.
Mm-hmm.
My son, Xavier. No, 2006, my bad, I'm sorry. 2006, because my daughter was only 6 months.
Speak up so they can hear you.
My daughter was only 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm putting it like this, listen. We got in a bad car accident. We were passengers. And to see my son, we hit, like, the guy kept his foot on the gas, so it made us go across the road and come back through traffic and hit a ditch. When we hit a ditch, I watched my son come out the front windshield. He come through and go out the front windshield. So as I see that, I rose and try to grab him. By me trying to grab him, I'm getting thrown around because I didn't have a seatbelt. You feel me? So that I ended up smashed between this part of my body through the back seat of the seatbelt and a Grand Cherokee Jeep.
Yeah.
The driver had no scope. But my son, some Indian people found him and they on his back in a ditch. And luckily he was on his back and there was no water in that ditch. You feel me? But he had a busted head and a torn lip. They had to shoot him to Chapel Hill. They called him my miracle baby. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and then my daughter, glass hit her all in the face. She was like 6 months. Got her out the vehicle. God, I'm put it like this.
Was she okay?
Yeah, she was okay. And my ex, she broke. Glass. I think glass had cut her real bad in her leg. There was another little boy that got out of there, helped him out of there. But God gave me the strength, bro. I was knocked out, and I heard her say the truck's on fire. So then I was like, oh my God, the truck's on fire, but I can't see nothing. I'm like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the world? I was like, what just happened? I'm not remembering nothing, but I just heard the truck's on fire.
Yeah.
I said, God, please set my eyes. My eyes saw. I was able to pull myself from where the seatbelt is, get up out of there, and I helped who I had to help to get out of there.
Yeah.
So Indian people came back, they rushed over to where I was at and picked me up. Then they said, we got to put you down, Bro, in a split second, the truck blew up. The truck blew up. It was back in the air. And
God had you, bro.
When I say God
had you, bro.
God
had y'all all for real.
I'm telling you. And that day, I said, I'm gonna wake up out these streets and see what's really meant for me, because he didn't bring me back to mess up. He brought me back to get right. And bro, I started getting tattoos out of nowhere. Yeah. So I'm like, bro, what the way I'm getting all these tattoos? You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm getting all these tattoos. So I said, I know I ain't about to be here and be rapping. I done left that alone. That's what God put me back as. You feel me? So you feel me? Certain stuff I done switched my style. I got this song, I've Been Watching You by Greedy the Label, QDH, Dr. Ghost, E-Baby. Y'all check that out. When I say that's a smash hit all the way through. You gonna bounce. Whether you want to move or you don't, you're gonna move. It's gonna make you move. That's how good that song is.
So going through that, you know, like you just said, car blew up. This is a traumatizing experience, first of all. You know what I'm saying? And if we have enough time, I'll share a little bit of my story. I try not to really talk about me too much because it's not really about me. But just to, you know, help you feel like you can relate to me a little bit. December 3rd, 2011, I was shot in my head. You know what I'm saying? I was shot in the back of the head by somebody I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I had no enemies. I was just in the wrong spot at the wrong time, bro. And maybe to them I look like somebody, but if I'm being all the way honest, I was doing stuff on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, being all the way honest, I was out there, I was trapping, I was doing all types of stuff. And I was Mr. Steal Your Girl back in the day. So I could have got clapped over somebody, baby mama, bomb. You know what I'm saying? And they saw me like, oh, there you go now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I got shot in the head, lost a piece of my brain, and I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you when you say God had a plan for you. He definitely had a plan for you. So yeah, man, it's going through these things, coming out of it. Like, did you have like any like flashbacks, anything like that, like PTSD, anything like that?
I mean, every day, it's like you get in the car with me, you got to drive like you got some sense. You ain't about to play around.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
One thing you're not gonna do, I said, you drive like you got some sense. If you can't, I'm out of that car. You gotta worry about it. You gonna keep it? I got to get out.
Yeah, I could dig that. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, folks. I left my water. Y'all know I usually have my water right there with me, but I ain't have it right with me. I got it. I'm back. All right. So, yeah, man, going through that and coming out of it definitely changed your life and gave you a different outlook on life. And you met with your guys on Greedy Boy. And what was the first project you dropped?
But right now, this is the first one.
That was the first one?
This one here we just dropped right now is the first one I'm basically dropped with Greedy Boy. The label. I got my eyes on you. That's the one that we just dropped. We just working. We got something in the making that's working on. We're working on some more that's coming. But that's the first one I just dropped with the label.
Yeah. Man, that's what's up, man. I want to commend you, you know what I'm saying, for doing everything that you do, you know what I'm saying, giving back to the community. What's the food hitting for? You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell the people a little bit and tell them where they can find you with the food too, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I do cater parties, you feel me? You can look me up, Big Mike Soul Food LLC. You got to put the LLC. If you don't, you'll pull up that Big Mike's Soul Food at Myrtle Beach, and that's not me. I ain't in South Carolina.
Yeah.
So put the LLC at the end of it. You feel me? I do soul food cooking. Anybody that cook my food, I know y'all miss me right now, but listen, I do cook. If you want me to do parties, book me. You only got to do pay your $100 booking fee. You got me that whole day.
So how did you get into the cooking thing? Like, let's break that down a little bit.
Well, basically, I grew up around 7 aunts. One day, bring you better know how to cook. That's all I'm saying. We had a lot of, we had a lot of cooking in our family. So I basically sat in there and watched Mama and all my aunts, basically what they did, and then I took up culinary arts 1 and 2 in school. So
what school you went to?
I went to Lumberton High. I went to Lumberton High and South Robinson High.
Okay.
So I mean, basically, I knew how to cook. Cooking was in my blood, bro. I mean, it's in me. I mean, I do all types of, like, I do seafood boils, I do loaded salads. You feel me? I mean, I do appleback ribs. You ever had those?
Appleback. Dang. I ain't never had appleback ribs, bro. You know, I'm from the north, so certain things I ain't never heard of. Like, I never heard of appleback. I heard of smoked ribs. You know what I'm saying? I eat smoked ribs. You know,
appleback ribs.
Yeah.
If somebody coming at you, bro, let me get a piece of that rib right there.
Cooked it with the applewood or something?
Huh?
Would you cook it with
Applewood
applewood?
gonna be in there.
Yeah.
All
right, I think I did have that before.
You season it. You season it down how you want.
Yeah.
You let it marinate in apple juice. So the apple juice is gonna soak in that juice. It's gonna soak in that meat, and it's gonna get real tender in that meat. And then you take it out of there, wrap it up, season how you make sure season on it. Put that joke on the grill how you want it on the grill.
Yeah.
And that joke will come off that thing on the grill, brother.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, as soon as you go, let me taste. A taste gonna turn into a whole. You taking my half that slab off there. So
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's that good.
That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, man. It's good to hear that, you know, a black man like to cook, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the stigma that goes around, you know, in social media world that men don't be cooking like that. I cook myself. I went to culinary arts as well and do my thing. And people that know me know I throw down. I try to, you know, keep the torch going for my grandmother who passed. Rest in peace, grandma. You know what I mean? But, you know, I come from a line of cooks as well. So it's like on my dad's side too, my dad could throw down too. But I never really got to eat his food like that. But that's a different story for a different time. But yeah, man, that's dope. So give me your top 5 influences. Who are your top 5 influences? And I have to make sure I count this out because people pointed it out the last episode. I skipped the number. You know what I'm saying? I was a little excited, you know what I'm saying? So I skipped the number. So we're going to make sure we do them on hand this time. You know what I mean? Because people pointed it out like, Tig, you skipped the whole number, bro. My bad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I was excited to have my guy on, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Fuji's Hustle 215 Radio. You know, the show airs on Hustle 215 Radio, so y'all already know what it is. But yeah, give me your top 5 influences.
First one,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get to my boy LeBron. So that's my boy.
LeBron is your influence?
He's an influence because
and why?
You feel me? How he does for his community. You feel me? How he gives back. You feel me? It ain't all about basketball. You feel me?
Yeah.
So,
Two.
Little baby. I like his style and how he do for his community. How he was in the mall, what he did back for his whole community. You feel me? I'm with all that. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
I see that. I see that you big on community.
I'm big on that.
Big on people.
Yeah, I'm big on family. I mean, we need to show the love back in the family, bro.
I think that trust in people is something that's dying out, and it needs to come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can't make anything better if we don't trust each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think because of how things had been for so long, there was no old heads for a minute that was like, yo, it's all wrong. Let's fix it. You know what I'm saying? They was just letting everybody run wild. Like, look, they ain't listening anyway. When I'm going to say something for them. There was a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of that going on. So I feel like it's a shift in the culture going on right now to where old heads are really speaking up. And I ain't talking about the old heads above us. We're the old heads now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's our job. You know what I'm saying? And it's old heads in our age range that don't want to take that mantle and carry it, but who gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I commend you for that because this is why I started this show. This show is not just for the older generation, it's for the younger generation as well. I'm about to have some younger artists on here as well. So, like, that's the next wave too. And we have artists signed, unsigned, and all of that. So, like, this is what we do. So, yeah, man. That's something that I really appreciate about you. You big on community.
Oh, yeah.
So how many was that? It was 3. What's your 4th?
Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes. Why?
Busta, I grew up as one of my idols. You feel me?
Me too.
I always loved Busta. There was always something about that dude, man. But he always kept it real. Whatever he did, he kept it real.
Kept it real, and his changeup was crazy, bro.
Well, I said,
his changeup.
To this day, I said, man, if a nigga go against Busta, you better know.
We gotta keep it on the clean.
You better. Oh yeah.
It's cool.
I said, if you go against him, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
he the wrong one to go against.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Busta, he's a hard hitter. You feel me? So.
All right. What's the next one? Because that was 4.
That's 4.
Who's the 5th?
Man, shit. Man, just to throw him in there, just because he's a gospel singer. Throw my boy Kurt.
Kurt?
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin?
I grew up listening.
Hey, I did too. You know what I'm saying? And listen, inspiration is inspiration. It does not have to be all rap.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Certain songs I can sit back and listen to him and just sit there and just think. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Right now, I can relate to certain.
So you heavily rooted in God.
Oh yeah. I mean,
and that's a good
grandmother. My grandma did not play when it came to church. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Grandma. I love you to death.
Yeah.
I miss you, but I know you didn't play. When it came to church, the whole family didn't.
Yeah.
My grandfather was a reverend.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up, man. What was that like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that like? You know?
Well, my grandfather, I knew it until he passed when I was 7. But the grandma used to tell me stories about how I used to run behind him, did everything he did. I was running up under him wherever my grandfather was at. I love pops, man.
Yeah.
Like my pops too. So
that's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up. So let's get into it a little bit. You gave us one deep part. We started off deep, you know what I'm saying? You know the show, you've been watching the show, so you already know how it goes. Usually we talk all hot like good for the first part. But being as though that, we bonding, right? We've been bonding way before the episode started. So right. So we jumped right into it, which is dope. Which means you're an open person, you're an open book. And that's what you told me about yourself anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty dope. So let's talk about something else traumatic that you went through in life. And how did you get out of it? Tell me about it. It don't matter what it is, as long as it ain't incriminating you, you can break it down. You know what I'm saying? Look, because, I got some stories to share about myself, as later on episodes continue, people get an understanding on why I rap the way I do.
Yeah, I mean, there's something that always came with me, growing up. And I lost, like I told you, I lost my best friend, Eric Floyd. Yeah. And AKA G Black, the Prophet. You feel me? I miss him so much. We grew up over here on 41, and there was a night, you feel me? Chaos shit went on. My bad for my names.
It's fine. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's the pot. You never know, like I say, you never know what's going to come out. We slip up sometimes, but we try to keep it clean as much as possible. But
that night, I lost my best friend, man. It took so much. I just feel like I never recovered to this day. I ain't recovered from that either.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
And just to be growing up on this side of town and lose so many brothers over here, you should be wanting to see change. Because
that's real.
We lost so many brothers over here that took lives from their own brothers. You feel me? Yeah. And that there, you feel me? That we doing what the people want us to do, and we should be. God didn't put us down here for that, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, I was young. Everybody was young and dumb.
Yeah,
but you grow and you learn. You feel me? So you got to know who's for you and who ain't for you. So there's been a lot of tragic stuff I've been through as growing up in Lumberton anyway, bro. If you survive growing up in Lumberton, that means you feel
make it anywhere.
You can make it anywhere.
Anywhere. And bro, when I first moved down here, it still was like Chirac down this job. Like, I left one hood to come back to the hood, and I was like, You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. And like, you know, and they had me on my jaw like, oh, you know, after being shot in the head and then leaving my city, coming back, I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna keep it real. And most people from up north had this same indication about the South. That is nothing like where we from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Until you get there. Bro, when I got down here, it was still going down. People was getting rocked left and right. You know what I'm saying? And like the Bible, it was like a Bible story to me. Like, because bro, it was going down here, and then a flood just came and washed everything away. Like real right. And that's exactly what happened. You know that, you know what I'm saying? The whole town was underwater. I lost my crib, brand new whip, brand new everything. You know what I'm saying? Starting life over. And God was like, no, I looked at it like I still wasn't right, and God wanted me to see that too. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still thinking with the mentality of a street dude and still moving like a street dude and thinking that way, thinking I could get back in the mix the way I was, and I wasn't even in the mix. You know what I'm saying? But I still was having that train of thought. And it was transcending in the family life. When you start transcending in the family life with that mentality, problems arise. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, what you doing? You gotta tighten up. And you still like, I want to do this, but I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole situation going on. So I understand that. But yeah, it was like that down here. So you absolutely right on that. And it was definitely time for change. So I looked at it like, yo, when that flood hit, it was like Noah's Ark all over. You know what I'm saying? God took everybody out of that joint that need to come out of that joint. And for those that were still there, they survived the whole situation. It was better living. You know what I'm saying? And it is better living down here. You know what I'm saying? It's more quiet than it's ever been. You know what I'm saying? I've been down here since 2014. So it's officially 10 years I've been down here almost. And I love it here, bro. I love it here, like real rap. Like I love it here. My folks be looking at me like, you ain't coming back. And I'm like, come back for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's popping down here. Music scene popping down here. Bro, when I say I couldn't get my feet wet the way I wanted to, I couldn't in my city because it was so much going on. Bro, it was 7 million people, 7.4 million people at the time.
And then rest in peace to the young J-Bo. J-Bo really opened up a lot of doors.
Yeah, he did, man.
People down here, and they got to see that.
Yeah, I'm glad I had the opportunity to meet him. I met him twice. I said that on the episode with Foolish, but I met him twice. You know what I'm saying? And he was a real one. He's a young boy. And he was a real one.
He had a heart of an angel. You hear me?
Yeah.
That young man opened up a lot of doors down here. And those doors are still open.
Yeah, because of him. People are looking at this place in particular because of that. And Foolish played a part in that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Foolish again. You know what I'm saying? And it's a good thing, you know, because Boosie is down in North Carolina, so he put the spotlight on North Carolina artists. And that's what's going on right now. And I feel good to be a part of this the circuit of Lumberton, where people is doing things because I'm in that circuit. You know what I'm saying? And it feels good to be connected with y'all, bro, because everything that get done is A1. Everybody's solid. You know what I'm saying? Even if everybody tooled up and jeweled up, ain't nobody worrying about each other. Like, yo, he got his John, he got his John, he on that type time. Everybody like, yo, what's up, my guy? And it's love, you know what I'm saying? And that's what you really want, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what it used to be for generations before us. You know what I'm saying? If they was tooled up and jeweled up, they wasn't killing each other all recklessly. Even if they got in the situation, they was able to talk it out and still get money together. You know, and it was a shift at some point where it was just, I'm gonna rock you, I'm gonna rock your man, I'm gonna rock your whole family. And then that was that. Like, that's what went on. So, you know, like you said, things change. So tell me a bit about what's next for you.
Well, next for me.
Yeah, what's next for you? Because you just said you got the single right now.
Yeah.
Are you working on any other projects?
That's a group hit. We like three. They like four or something. You got Ghost. Ghost. He's on there first. Doc Ghost is first. Then you got QDH, Baby E. But I finished the song though.
Okay.
You feel me? So, I mean, we did that as a group. We went down to Atlanta. We was invited to go down there, and we turned Atlanta up, let them know North Carolina was in.
So y'all performed in Atlanta?
Yeah.
What was that like? Tell people a bit about that. Like, what was that like?
It was so amazing just to get. Yeah, I mean, when you're in your hometown, it shows you when you step outside your hometown how much support system you got.
That's a fact.
Because, bro, we wasn't even from Atlanta. We had more support in Atlanta than we ever had this one.
Yeah, I kind of feel that way about my city. Not to say nothing bad about my city, because I love my city to death.
Yeah, I love
South Philly, 8 Ball. I got it tatted on my hand. I got SP, South right here, Philly right here. Philly's Philly, P right there. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's just that was my transition. Like when I came down here, I got more love down here than I did from my city.
I promise you.
And it's not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Because my city still showed me love, and that's what I love, you know what I'm saying? The fact that even though I left, my city was still supporting me. But it took for me to leave to get the support, if that make any sense, you know what I'm saying? I guess they felt like they wanted to see me do something, and that's cool too because they still support me, and I love that about my city. So I understand that. So what was the crowd reaction when y'all did y'all show? Like you said, they was feeling y'all. What was next after that?
I mean, after I performed that shot right, I did that shot right, and just to hear the crowd in the background, you feel me? She was singing it right behind me, you feel me? They were like, oh, they feel this song here. I said, well, they keep turning it, just made me go hard, a little harder than what I was doing, you feel me? The team did their thing. And Boss Grady came in there and did Summertime Vibe and a couple more hits. You feel me? Baby E held it down for the R&B singers.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we had a good time. You feel me? Then we went in the studio. He came, Boss Grady came with the concept, how he wanted the video to go.
Yeah.
I mean, how he wanted the story to go about the song. We went, executed everything, put it together while we was in Atlanta that weekend.
Yeah.
And from there, man, we've been on go. You feel me? We got a lot of other projects lined up. We working, we grinding, we working. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up because working is definitely the way to get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
So what's your goals and aspirations as an artist doing this music right now? Like what's your main goal?
My main goal, bro, is if I make it, I want to build a facility for the kids where they can feel safe.
Yeah.
And I mean, wherever they need help at, like in homework or just need study time, because you never know what they're going through at home. You feel me? Every child needs help. You feel me? You got some parents just take because they're mad with the father. They take it out on the kids. You feel me? So you never know what a child going through. So I just want to get a big facility where they feel safe. They can go study. And it'd be for the whole Robinson County, not just Lumberton area.
Yeah.
It'd be the whole Robinson County area where these kids can feel safe. Just like we have boys and girls home. I mean, clubs.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they at now?
I was a part of the system as well. So you said you was in foster care, right? Tell me a bit about that.
Well, I have shout out to Adam and Janice Austin down there and Shannon. And they took, I mean, it was a learning experience. You feel me? Because, I mean, I'm black, they were Native Americans, but they took care of me like I was their own. You feel me? They wanted to adopt me and all. So, I mean, I'm glad my mother didn't give me up, but I'm just stating facts, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was basically a learning experience. Mr. Adams showed me how going on his job. I can build up from my hands up. I can build a building myself. I can know how to do it because I was shown how.
Yeah, he taught
you. Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
And I mean, he made us. I mean, get out. It wasn't just because we were young. When we was old enough to go out and work, he took us to work, and he made sure we went to work and we earned the money what we wanted. We wanted something we had to work for. He just showing us in life ain't nothing gave to you.
Yeah. So basically, he instilled some values in you.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I mean, so it was. I mean, they took me to my games, supported me in my football games. You feel me? So I mean, everything. They were good foster parents. I mean, it was just a learning experience. You feel me? When you were a child and you being hard headed, you had a good mother trying to keep you doing right, but you don't want to listen. You go places where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's what happened to me pretty much. So I understand it. And I think that's probably part of our bond because we talked about that on the phone, but we didn't really talk about it. This is the first time we really talk about it. So I was in St. Francis Boys Home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know about St. Francis. It's one of the biggest boys' homes in the country, right? But yeah, I was a hardhead knucklehead, you know what I'm saying? I was doing what I want and I ain't listening to my mom, you know what I'm saying? I had a stepfather trying to step in and play the role and do right by me, and I'm like, you ain't my daddy, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted my dad back, but I was rebelling, I was stealing cars, all types of stuff. I was in the mix with my friends, and one day I got caught up and my truancy got caught up with me, and I had 126 cuts on record. Bro, yeah, I was cutting school that much, bro. I had 126 cuts in 1 year. And that got me sent to the, sent to the system. And I grew up like kind of like foster care, but I was in the system. They was like the mom and dad or whatever. Mr. Ali and Miss Janet, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all still living, I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looked out for me and taught me some things. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand that. So if it's one thing that life taught you, what would you say that is?
Life taught me how to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of living a little rush life, going to rush everything, thinking everything dealt on your time, or it ain't gonna work. You have to be patient. You have to be, how I want to say it, humble. You got to stay humble because there's gonna be people that come your way and they ain't gonna want you to make it. Gonna say you ain't gonna make it. You can't do this. Ever since I was a child, I had so many people say you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. But guess what? I done beat all the obstacles that y'all said. Everything that y'all said I wasn't gonna be or do. And everyone that talked bad about me, all I gotta do is say, look at me now.
Absolutely.
That's all I want to say. Look at me now. I'm in a better place. I mean, I'm doing better. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I'm trying to keep these diabetes in hand. Because at the end of the day, I mean, your health comes first.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I got two beautiful kids, Xavier and Zanaya Griffin. Shout out to both my babies.
Shout out to the babies.
You feel me? Then I got my wife, her 5 kids. Shout out to all 5 of them.
Yeah.
And my 2 grands. Now, I love y'all too. But Xavier and Zanaya, they and Tony, my son-in-law, my daughter's boyfriend. Yeah. I just shout all of them because I treat all of them the same. You feel me? When they call me, they need me. I'm their father. I'm there.
That's right.
I'm not running from my problems, whether they mine or not. They my wife's, they mine. You feel me? So I treat every one of them the same. When they need me, I'm there. I love every last one of them. And I'm gonna do what I got to do to support my family because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna have your family like you got.
So how do you feel like your mental health is, and how do you keep it in check? Just like you said, I'm a dial back a little back from what you said earlier. You still have those memories and the flashes. So that's a part of the PTSD, right?
I got one. I got a bad one right here. Mm-hmm. This one here, I was coming down 95 from a cooking event. I just bought it in college. Just bought it. Man, had I was coming down 95 from the St. Paul exit at 33. Now there was an accident in the northbound lane, so that means it's going back north.
Yeah.
That's the man instead of parked on the right side, instead of parked on the north side bound, he parked in the southbound. But he's on the side road, so he parks his car over here. Hops out his car. Yeah. Who runs across 95?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Not on 95.
The man walked dead in front. I couldn't go this way because there's a truck coming that way would have knocked me. And
so what happened? What you do?
I held on to the wheel and I prayed to God.
Did he get it?
But sad to say, he died on the scene. His head almost came through my windshield.
Damn, bro.
And I mean, you talking about something. Let me tell you something. Every day I open my eyes, I see this accident. Every day, ain't a day. I'm sitting right here talking right now, and I see this accident as it occurs. You feel me? So that scarred me for the rest of my life. And you feel me? I'm really big on car situations. You feel me? Don't play with me in no car. Don't do nothing crazy with me in no car because I don't play like that. You feel me? I done been through so much. And I'm really traumatized by that. You feel me? Because I can go to sleep and be in my right state of mind. And sometimes you might catch me. You know what I mean? When people be like, that's why I try to stay happy. Because I try to stay happy because when something like that occurs and my mind flips, I'm a split. You feel me? So I said, nah, I ain't gonna let nobody get me out of place to where I go that way. You feel me? So
so what do you do? What do you do? That still poses the question. What do you like how well you just told me how that traumatized you, but what do you do to bounce out of that or snap out of it when you having those moments? Like what do you do?
I put on an instrumental beat and start freestyling. I start freestyling and be under myself, just going in a little mood. That's all I do.
So the music is the way to escape.
The way I escapes everything. Let everything out. You feel me? I'm able to talk within my music because sometimes I might not have nobody that's there that's wanting to listen, but at the end of the day,
sorry about that.
Something's gonna touch somebody. So my music is my escape path. Everything I go through. You feel me? So a person can make me upset, and I might just I'll get out the way. I'll get out the way and go to myself. But as that, I might be singing a gospel song because at the end of the day, that gospel song relieving me from building anger up. You feel me? So
I feel you.
I just try not to, stay focused. I know how far I came in life, and I know I ain't gonna let nobody drop me back down like that. So,
I feel you, bro. That's real. For you to still persevere through all of that, like especially that car situation is definitely traumatizing because it was an accident.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And to go through something so traumatizing and still hold your head up high, man, I know it's hard because that's something that you face every day. It's kind of like with me, I see things like, like what happened to me that plays back constantly in my head. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I was dead for 2.5 minutes or a minute and a half, however long it was, but I was dead, clinically dead. But within that time, I saw my body getting pulled to hell, you know what I'm saying? And then I wound up in a whole nother room and seen my dead grandma who was dead for 2 years. And she telling me like, yo, belong here. So it was like, I still see that from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So I know what you're going through with that, and sometimes the best way to only cope with it is the music. That's why I still do music at the age I am now, because I got a lot of things that I go through every day. And I still like to entertain for one. You know what I'm saying? I like to entertain. I like for people to relate. That's what this show is really about, helping reach people so that they can relate. Because they could be going through the same thing you're going through right now, bro. Right now. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that's something that's needed. And if more people opened up, it could be more understanding. It could be more healing. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on trying to do things for the community in a way where, people can understand it. Around 41, I'm OG Tig. You know what I'm saying? That's what they call me, OG Tig. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I take that role and I carry it with pride. So when I see the young boys going through it and they about to get in the mix, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Do this. If you about to do that, call me. Like, and they literally call me like, yo, man, I'm going to I'm about to and I'm like, no, where you at right now? I'm gonna come right where you at right now. We gonna chop it up. And that's what's been going on, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for that, you know what I'm saying? Because God put me in a position where I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many young boys around here no more, but there are some. So that's what they call me, OG Tig. I take it and I accept it and I wear it like a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? And you do the same thing, and I see that, so I commend you on that. And I want to definitely commend you on that, bro. Like real rap, like that's definitely dope. Yeah, we got 10 minutes left, man. So what's next for you as an artist?
Man, as an artist, I'm trying to work. I'm trying to network. I'm trying to just lock in. Let's put in this work. Let's do this for our community.
Yeah, man, we got to get one in the books too. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely when we just was going in. So I see like the chemistry is there already, bro. We just going in, like the chemistry is there. So we definitely got to put one in the books and get some visuals going for the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the move. You seen how the downstairs look. So, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, I want to show y'all a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't be seeing the pot, I'm going to show y'all. This is, whoa, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. We are literally the booth behind me. This is the front. You know what I'm saying? We in the pot. This is the place to be. You know what I'm saying? This is where the artists get to enjoy life and feel comfortable and feel safe as they share their stories. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted for you, bro. I wanted you to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Let me put this back. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. This is a ghetto episode. I'm moving the tripod because I wanted people to understand like the setting in the space and why it is the way it is. This is why the show it is the way it is, because it's a comfortable space. It feels safe, and people want to feel safe when they come to the studio to share their experiences. So I want to thank you for coming on, for one.
Oh, yeah.
You're more than welcome, you know what I'm saying, to come on again. You know what I'm saying?
You want me to bring the food business on this?
Yeah, you can bring the food business.
Some wings and all.
Listen, look, you see how it's set. So, like, we can have a whole catering situation, whole parties and all that in this joint. So, you know, it's definitely what it is. So, yeah, man, we take our time and we share with people, and that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, y'all, 74 Mont, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is.
You know what time it is.
Y'all know what it is. Greedy boy.
Greedy stand up. L-Town
I mean,
up. 41 stand up.
I am a drip starter, you know what I'm saying? DDS, you know what I'm saying? And I go by Tigmatic. Y'all know that, though. And we're going to sign this joint off. We got a few minutes left, but we can sign off early. This was a great episode. Keep it locked in. This episode will also air on 215 Radio. And I want y'all to keep submitting. Thank you once again for those in London, Africa. Yo, Africa, y'all been supporting. Don't think I'm not about to put y'all on. I'm trying to find the right artist to put on from Africa. I want y'all language to be clear so that way I can hear y'all clearly and I understand what you're saying. So don't take it personal if I haven't put you in a submission yet. But I have 4 people I'm looking at now. I'm not going to say your name until it's solidified in stone that you're coming on. But just know that we coming. You know what I'm saying? People in London, Paris, UK, thank y'all for y'all support. And if you want to really support, y'all can hit me up on the YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The numbers is going up. The algorithm is booming. And I thank y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is. Until the next time, folks. Peace.
Peace.